Hey guys, so I wanted to talk to you about health and nutrition, but also make an announcement about the other YouTube channel that I just started called Nurses to Tech. And there'll be other social media outlets for that information. And I've mentioned this in my past videos. You guys know I'm a registered nurse. I'm a registered nurse that works in tech, working with startup companies, working with call centers, working with this new type of technology that now we're seeing where people can validate that they're staying healthy, validate their care and wellness from home using a watch, using your smartphone, using different, even a ring. They have the Aura ring, different types of things like that. But more on the stuff that the regulation side of things, what needs to go through FDA approval, what type of clinical programs get developed for that and everything like that. And I stumbled on this guy's channel called Nurses to Riches, which I thought was very interesting. He interviewed a nurse. You should look him up. It's a nurse that owns a Lamborghini. So he's a few years younger than me. He's like 51, and him and his girlfriend have two houses. He has a couple Mercedes. He has a Lamborghini, obviously, and then he has a couple sports bikes, some Ducatis. So he's into that. He's into that, and I think he's sorry. I have to turn this off. So part of my tech is I test stuff on myself and test things. So here's one of the products I'm testing right here. That this smartwatch that that lets you lets you manage your patient's medications and different things like that. So I've been working in this industry as an independent contractor and an co-owner of a private practice for about 6 years now. So it's opened up a lot of doors. But what I wanted to talk to you about is just there's a thing called setting goals and goal setting, and we all hear it when we're young and we all think about it. But I want to bring that into perspective of your health and your fitness and your life, because this channel is Fit for Life and Ride for Life and Fit for Life. So I do a lot of focus on that. So this is the fitness regimen that I'm going through with my vitamins. I have a ton of vitamins. And so I wanted to give you guys a glimpse at those vitamins that I take every day. And it does seem overwhelming. It definitely seems overwhelming. And is all of those vitamins necessary? I'm not sure. Honestly, I've just been into this since my 20s. And I've gravitated towards learning about different vitamins and taking vitamins. And my labs are great. Actually, I'm going to get a lab test done in next week, and I want to check my testosterone level. My testosterone level was in normal range. I tested it a couple years ago, but I want to test it again because as you age, your testosterone is supposed to naturally decrease, and I want to see if any of these vitamins has maintained my testosterone level, and that's very important for male health. And I will have a video. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it on this channel or my Nurses to Tech channel about TRT, which is short for testosterone replacement therapy. And I want to talk to some people about that. But mostly that channel is going to be like those smartwatches and the apps and the dashboards and things that I'm using in my everyday life consulting for these companies. So setting your goals and starting early. As an RN, when you graduate from an RN program, you're usually in your 20s. And I graduated in my late 20s because I was active duty Air Force before I graduated, and I was working as an LVN actually, and then I did a bridge program and got my RN in 1 year after that. So that translated into all of a sudden you're in your late 20s, or you guys may be in your early 20s, and you're making a really good income. What are you going to do with that income? I'm going to suggest, and this is not the topic of my video, but I just want to throw this in there. Buy a home. Buy a home in a nice neighborhood. Don't buy a home in an up-and-coming neighborhood or someplace that's being newly developed and everything like that. You're taking a higher risk. I bought a home in Pasadena. Actually, it's my second home. I bought a home before when I first got out of the service in Riverside. And I mean, Riverside, I was stationed out there, so it made sense to have a home out there. But that market obviously didn't last very long, and it was lesson learned. So I got into my home, got into my sport. This is actually a whole remodel of my home on the back end. I'm still needing to remodel some more things, but I don't know. The value is already here. This area has a value that seems endless, and the appreciation on homes in these areas is much greater than a lot of other areas, and I'll just say that and leave it at that. I'm not a realtor. I'm not a real estate investor. I just make my own personal investments. Not all of it's in real estate. Some of it's in stocks and in mutual funds and UILs and different things like that. But you learn about it. Maybe you're going to work for a big hospital, or maybe you're going to work for a big medical organization, and they're going to talk to you about, we set aside some money for a 401k. Learn what they're doing. Find out where that money's going and how it's being, that is being allocated, and is that a really good investment, and learn about the different investment options that you have through that. That's all I could say. Anyway, so I got to get out. I got to fix some bikes, I got a new wheel, and we're going to talk about this on this channel, because this is Ride for Life channel, about my new wheel that I got built up, new hub, and that's that Onyx hub. So that Onyx single speed hub is going on my Jaffe. I'm not sure if I want to use it on my 7, but might swap out the wheels and put on my 7 sometimes. Then I need to get this bike again for my century per month, do at least one century ride per month. I need to get that bike for my century per month ride ready. Oh my gosh. Maybe I've had too much coffee this morning. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. And I really appreciate that that we can communicate like this. You can make comments, you can ask questions. And this is an international thing, so I get people commenting from all around the world, even some nurses that I worked with in call centers in the Philippines and stuff like that. It's very interesting. So, excuse me. Thank you for watching, and give me a thumbs up, subscribe. And then I'm going to put the link to my new channel. So I'm really hoping that you guys can be some of my initial subscribers on the Nurses to Tech, and then look on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook and all those. The same name will be across all the social media platforms. Talk to you guys later.